Welcome back, everyone. Continue with what we was doing, which I can't remember what we were doing last time now, actually. We're in Docktown anyway. Doing a job for Neve. Neve? I still want to keep calling her Neve for some reason. Alright. We've got Balara and Davrin then, so we'll have Nev and we'll take Harding. We just seem to took her for a while.
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people clear before trouble hit. Drinks on me.
On you?
Oh yeah, didn't you hear? Got a handout from my evil Magister backers.
It's great you can laugh about it now.
Rook?
Oh, good. You and Tarquin are talking again.
We never stopped talking. We were just raised voices.
I mean, I waited for you to finish your conversation just for you lot to say that crap. Shouldn't have bothered now. Right. Oh, that place is on the beach, and I've been trying to get loads of times. I wonder if it'll unlock that area for me after this. I think last time I wanted to go somewhere this way. I went to this point and ran up here and then jumped from the top of this roof down to the ground. To kill a few baddies on the way, but might be the quickest way of getting that.
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter?
Yeah, I was gonna say last time
What
there was loads
happens
of
if there's
baddies
blood
down there.
magic? What do they do?
Depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do you do when the authorities can't be trusted to do the right thing?
There's a bit here
That's
where
how I
you
keep
can
busy.
like slide down.
Attack for glory! Trouble scouted. That looked like
These
it hurt.
fuckers should be weak to ice, so I'll get my knife out. Kind of keep an eye out in case any more of them appear. Oh, there's one.
Better be ready.
Stop him from doing whatever he was powering up for. That fucking sorted them out anyway. Yes, let's have a look what this is all about. Shouldn't be much fighting, if any, since this is just a one-person thing.
Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
What have you been doing?
Chasing leads. On Alias Venatori, Docktown's missing people, and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads, and you're at that supper I promised.
Well, we've got at least one witness. Want to question him? How about a break? We can still do that, right? A short one can't hurt.
Yeah, maybe. I could use a walk. And some rocks. You up for it?
Some
Rocks?
rocks.
Yeah.
So like Harden.
So, rocks. Look for good ones.
You were serious about this?
You'll see why.
You want to go skimming?
Why are we doing this?
You know what they say. Leave no stone unturned.
Really?
No.
I haven't really seen much in regards to other piles.
Seriously, do you ever take breaks? Real ones?
What do you call this?
Picking up rocks. And I'll bet the coin in my pocket you're thinking of work.
I was thinking of fried fish.
Huh.
Looks like the next one's on you.
Maybe there's a pile this side of the place as well. Yeah, it wasn't the sort of thing I was
Alright,
expecting to have to
time
look
to
for.
put these rocks to use. Come on.
How are we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good.
A win for us?
I guess it is.
Calliope, you still going?
Cassis doesn't have anyone else.
Flyers won't do much.
I don't have a lot to work with.
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Fancy.
Isn't it?
Is this what you do when you're out of leads?
I'd look over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
You ever figure out how, let me know.
Sure thing. You can't count on a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save Minrathus, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me. But at the end of the day, what have I done here? What sticks? If people like Aelia come back for more... I'm fighting, Rook. Sometimes it feels as though the city itself stabbed me in the back.
I'm here to help.
I know. But getting mixed up in my problems, it's not the smart play. Rana's partner, Brahm. Where did it leave him? Where does it leave you?
Side by side with Nev Gallus. Like you are for me.
You know you're a sap, right? She was there. We didn't see her.
His word.
Maybe. Come on. Willing to chase a long shot? We need to get to the spillway.
Okay. I was gonna say you lead the way because I ain't got a
We've
fucking
got
clue
something on
where I'm
Aelia.
She was there. We just didn't see her.
At the spillway.
At the relic deal. When Aelia controlled Damas, she mentioned Bataris and the stolen relic. Why bring that up? Why would she care?
You think she was involved?
Or one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. A witness. Anything.
We fucking came this way earlier on.
So we're returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris.
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
Let's check it out.
We're going to the same place as that. There was a...
What's the plan?
Bataris
I'm
had a
thinking
red
somewhere
lyrium
else.
relic. Those don't play
I'm
nice
thinking
with
of
Veil.
somewhere else. I don't know.
The Viper left me a piece of one in case there was more to track. Remnants fade with time, but if we got here soon enough...
Remnants. We've got them.
Fainter than the ones we found before, but I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look. Sure thing. The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Aelia moving goods to her followers. Got it. Echoes of greed, pride, our Venatori, Bataris. Look there, there's more. By the waterfall.
I was gonna say, what waterfall were?
We're close to something. I can feel it.
Skipping stones really worked.
I guess some of my plans pan out. Here goes nothing. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory.
So Nev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Aelia.
No. In my head. Stay out.
Bystander. They must have seen the fight.
Then Aelia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise? Be a thrall in service to its glorious rebirth?
Thrall? No,
Silence! Your will.
belongs to the Venatori.
All that talk of saving Tevinter. Is this what it looks like?
The risen god will unlock my true power. He's given me Vena Vitalis. We start here.
What's Vena Vitalis?
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to increase blood magic. Fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned by magisters. It scared them. But if Aelia cozied up to Algernon, an elven god might know the trick. Or something close he could trade as our legacy.
A blood ritual? Then the missing people... It's a lead.
But where? When? Who else does Aelia break before I track her down?
Nev?
This place means something to me. But what am I to it if I can't...
You'll catch Aelia again. Dogtown's got someone looking out for them. They'll see that.
Will they? Who got us Bataris?
I know. But Aelia plays dirty. Maybe we should play clean.
I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all this. Bad habit.
It's what we signed up for.
We'll drown in this, Rook.
Or we'll win.
Yes, totally. There's a job down there now. Very suspicious.
You read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an
Looks like
arrow
we've got
instead of
bodies
magic.
down there again now.
Hard to get an angle like that.
It is. Where would you take it from?
I don't know the place that well, but there's a tower not far that would get a clean shot. And good cover.
But if you were angry and in a hurry, if the shot were more lucky than planned.
Well, there's that bridge.
Hello.
Finish it!
This is costing us!
Finish it!
This job ain't worth it!
Little bastard.
Let's go again. Rook takes credit. Do it. Set up, you do the rest. Keep pressing.
We're losing oilings!
Protect the shipments.
We don't have to... never mind.
That's got it.
Someone follow up!
And hit me and stop me from fucking dodging them.
My job's done. Your turn.
Don't know what hit me though. Oh fuck.
Now Venatori, what's going on?
Get out of there!
We get more.
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting the Venatori to show up.
They were worried about
whatever
some
that-
shipments.
Let's look around. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Hello, mate.
Thank the Maker. Did you find the others?
What others?
Those
Big as a no?
mercenaries have abducted people from around Docktown, then sold them to the Venatori. I heard them talk about a warehouse. They could be holding them there.
We'll look into it. The warehouse where we found the Darkspawn isn't far from here. I thought the Shadow Dragons were keeping an eye on it, but let's check just to be safe. Let's look around, see what we find. Well, that's not good. Sounds like blood magic.
Let's search down here before we go up the stairs. I don't look like there's anyone else down here.
Trafficking in people. Vile. We need to stop this.
Nice diagram.
Low tide beach. Let's go.
About to have a problem.
Alright, everyone.
Yeah, he had a fucking big problem. Ain't that far you have to decide to fucking try and surf. Can we survive that fall? I am surprised. They can be a bit fussy about stuff like that. You can see some baddies. Fuck's that thing in the back? A war mage. Well, he sounds fancy. You two hit him with everything you got, and I'll electrocute him.
Got him in position.
Fuck. Then he ends up going for a swim.
Worthless fodder.
Our strength together.
Good job.
That's these Venatori down.
The Venatori are bullies and worse.
The more scattered we make the cult, the better for Docktown.
We'll get you out of there. Hang on. You all right?
No, but I'm alive and grateful. They were going to take me somewhere. They talked about rituals and risen gods.
Venatori. It's always the same old tune. Do you have somewhere to go? Someplace you'll be safe.
I don't know the city.
Go to the docks. Ask for directions to the pawn shop. When you get there, tell them Gallus sent you.
Well, we stopped those buggers. Still missing a chest on this level, but I haven't got any chests marked that I haven't already got. Place we had to go with Nev earlier on, there was a door that was blocked. Can't remember if that was open before or if I've been in there. So I might just quickly go and check that before we leave this area.
Got company.
Ah, for fuck's sake. The fuck are some undead doing here?
Here we go.
Don't know what the fuck he just done then. It looked like he just tried to slide up the wall. Which is clever. Oh, I have been in here before. I remember getting a power node thing up there to plug in over there. Or over there, actually. Alright, well, wasn't even useful over here. Can we get up there? Yeah, not by the looks of it. Let's have a quick look, just see if there's anywhere on the map that looks like somewhere to go, but I haven't, kind of thing. Looks like a bit of a room there, and there's a doorway there, but nothing uncovered inside. We'll go and investigate. I'll also head northwest from this beacon. Maybe that's to do with another job here later on. Well, that might be where the last chest is we're looking for, especially since that's a special one, which could be linked to a mission, so we'll leave that for now then. Alright, where else have we got jobs? I haven't played this for about a week, so I can't remember what we've been doing recently. That one's you gotta wait for something, but that still isn't done yet. Alright, looks like we'll go back and continue the story then. I'm sure I've read that before. Alright, anyone want to chat? Ah, fucking hell, I've got people everywhere. What we got? Left, left, straight, right. So basically work our way around the whole of the outside.
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, it won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A theme! Least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it! We were getting through to Syrian. He almost listened.
He was listening to you, Balara. Because you're his sister.
He was my brother. My only brother. And just for a moment, he was my brother again. Then he wasn't. Then he was a person I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
This stuff's never easy. And it never should be. You become Anaris when the hard choices don't hurt anymore.
I want to believe, to hope, that it won't come to that. And that we get through to him, somehow.
I really hope you're right.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
I'm here for you. No matter what happens.
Thank you, Rook. That helps. Because we need to stop him. Syrian, I mean. And if we can't convince him to step away... Rook, what you said before about us, are you sure that you still want that? I mean, with everything I've got going on, with Syrian, I mean.
Of course I'm sure. I'm here for you no matter what.
Okay, just wanted you to be sure.
Romance.
Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
So she should approve and all. It's a bit risky bending over like that in front of me, love. Hello.
There's something I need to do back home.
You just got from there.
Yeah, just chasing Aelia. It brings a lot up. If you're around, maybe. I'd take the company.
Sure thing, Nev.
Oh, fucking hell. Trouble is, I need to do all these things really before I do the main mission, because I have had it before where I've lost the job because I've done a main mission and it won't let me back.
This is where we eat.
No shit.
I see.
Oh, what's that, Mum?
Shathan, it's good to see you again.
My child wished to show me where she now lived.
I made food. Here. Armada Special. It's what the pirates eat when they come to port.
This is too rich for me. Perhaps you could prepare some vegetables.
Fine.
A few weeks in your company, and my child has lost what little civility she had.
We actually eat dishes from all over. Lucanus has introduced us to demon hair pasta, and Balara made challah cakes.
So my child respects every culture except her own. This is what I face for removing her from the Qun.
Tash is making a life here with us and wanted to share that with you.
So I can see how happy my child is to have abandoned the ways of our people?
You're the one who brought Tash to Ravane, and to my team, for that matter. If that's not what you wanted...
I have failed, yes. I was never taught how to be a mother. Under the Qun, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar. I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware.
Then why did you leave?
When I see my child in danger, I act.
Here, vegetables.
Thank you.
So, I'm non-binary.
What does that mean?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Non-binary. I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't!
Under the Qun, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a Qunathlok. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evatosh, Chakra Toebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
I will go. Thank you for inviting me to your home. Panahedan.
Well, that went well.
All of that was new for her. Just give her some time.
No. It's okay.
Tosh?
I'm not hiding anymore. How she takes it is her problem.
You sure?
Yeah. Come on. Don't let food go to waste.
What have we got anyway? Looks like meat and cheese.
Good, you're here.
What happened?
A note from Viago. Katerina is alive.
What? How?
Zara's carcass told the truth. Ilario didn't arrange Katerina's death because he spirited her away. Katerina has been a prisoner in her own villa, with Ilario as her keeper.
What matters is that she's alive, and we know where she is. So let's go get her.
Ilario is making his move. He's hosting the talons of the crows at Via de la Morte. All of them.
That's a good way to get himself killed. Unless he's got something up his sleeve.
Maybe he thinks his blood magic will be enough to control them all. We have to do this carefully. Ilario has to be expecting us.
You think he knows that we know about him and Elganon?
He wouldn't be avoiding us otherwise. Be ready for a trap.
It'll be slow going through Treviso.
Not for us. We're going by water, and Spite is keen to get this done.
Then let's make this a night to remember.
We can't go on the water because it's full of blight and shit. Unless you've got a brand new blight boat.
Hey, Rook. Have time for something outside the lighthouse? I was going to head to Arlington with the sun. See a real sky again. You're welcome to join us.
Sure, why not? You love taking him there, don't you? There's everyone who wanted to chat. Looks like it. Why did I back out of that? I could have just gone to the map, couldn't I? To twit. What mission did we accept to do? Oh, go back with fucking Nev, didn't we? Like I said, we really need to do these because we might lose access to them after we've done the main mission. We'll take you. And we'll take Tosh. We're only taking Nev because she's got a job to do here. Handy. Beacon right next to her. Hello?
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the Fae. My own name changed. I am now Eulogy. I will remember them. A light glowing in memory.
That means a lot.
Don't know if that's good or bad, really. What are those?
The
Christmas
Minrathous Wall of
baubles.
Light.
A light to remember the dead.
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit, or the money for one, then you're left in the dark to Vintir's subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
The light drawn echoes back in Eternum.
Formalities. He wasn't big on those, but he'd appreciate it. I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
I'm sure you could find the final chapters.
I know. I'm not sure I want to.
Pretending it ends well. We can give him that.
You're not the only one chasing Aelia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
That sounds lovely.
Rana, that's great.
There's a catch.
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
The best I can.
Right. Docktown will see...
What, Rana? Magisters who look the other way? Bribed Templars, Venatori who walk?
They see you.
Is that all? What will that mean?
Brom's light. Thanks.
I do what I can.
So, you're not rich? Even though you're a mage?
No. Why? You think I look it?
Your dresses are pretty.
Thanks. Little secret, my best coat was a gift. Saved a warehouse from an arsonist. The tailor was grateful. And your outfit includes more jewelry than mine.
Huh.
Yeah, maybe you're rich. I'm actually telling this to zoom out, but it just doesn't want to listen to me. Try to see if there's a new mission popped up. That's that window that you can never fucking get in. Well, it looks like there's a door there now. Unless it's always been there, I just never really noticed. Let's have a quick look at that before we leave. I think that was north of here. Yeah, and there's the window you can never get in. But under this, there's a door around here.
Don't toy with me. Salvage scrap metal, exchange it for gold, exchange that for iron. The cat's lovely.
Feline, fearless form. Okay. Well, at least we finally cleared this room off the fucking map. Anyway, I've been trying to get in here for ages as it was. There wasn't really anything in here anyway.
So where's the game?
I'm working on a place.
Your players will wait.
People are sick of threads taking the big pools. They'll wait.
Hold up. You're running competition for the threads.
I'm running a private game for friends. And think of the cut we get when the threads don't take theirs, huh?
I keep hearing about these risen gods. I wonder what one looks like.
Fucking horrible.
You helped the threads out of a corner. The boss won't forget it.
And so they bloody shouldn't. Alright. Wrong button. Nothing else to do there at the moment. Let's go to Arlington, I suppose. Let's change some people. Say Davron and let's take Enric for a laugh. I was going to take Lucanus, but we're going to be using him soon anyway for his own job, so. I'm ready to go that way. Surely going the way I'm planning on going as quick as.
Move! Quickly!
Yeah, my way was quicker than the way
I
they
heard
were
a
trying to tell me.
strange thing, Emmerich.
It's simply not true that Manfred's doing my laundry. He's got tangled in a bedsheet, and Tosh mistook that for...
Not that. I heard you're preparing for some big necromancy rite.
I didn't say anything.
I believe you, Rook. But how...
You talk out loud to yourself a lot, Emmerich.
Ah, oh dear. The rite is a difficult, delicate thing. I promise to explain it
finish their conversation.
if I succeed.
I get you. Good luck.
A picnic, huh? Not how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the wardens have been through, and what's ahead, I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So what did you pack for the picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
An adventure in a teapot.
More like a rediscovery. Apparently it's an old recipe.
Well then, to your health.
Cheers. That's not bad.
It's, gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, and, something else.
Griffin poo.
Oh, well, I've never eaten a worm, but yeah, it is a little earthy. Wait, what? There, Davorin.
What?
I saw him just talk to me.
Huh? What did he say?
No, not that. What you said before.
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of magical properties.
More than mine.
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You all right, Rook?
Worms to you too, Hassan.
Worms?
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. It's between me and Hassan.
You want to dig some up for him? Be my guest.
I'll skip that. Thanks for getting me out of the lighthouse, Davorin. And with good company.
Bits like this are a pain in the ass. If you go all this way to do just like that one odd little thing. But I don't want to risk leaving it until I next need to come here in case I miss out on it. Yeah, I missed one chest here as well, which we've never found yet. But there's still some places we haven't been yet. Which we can't get to, is what I mean, so... Hopefully we'll find him eventually. If not, I'll expect you to be able to travel around the world after you've completed the game. You might be able to find him then. Yep. So we'll go do that. Lucanus. Who do we take though? Who do we normally go up against? Anton and Venatori. I'll take Nev anyway because she's a shadow dragon. And they're pally-pally kind of with the crows since we could choose between which city to save out of the two. They've sort of been trying to help out each other since then, so...
Good. We're past the blight and no one heard our gondola. Where to now?
We go under the bridge.
Didn't help Lucanus was fucking singing.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is. There's a hidden escape route. That's our way inside.
Is that good or bad?
Over there. That's the entrance.
Someone might have heard that.
Your house has a secret escape route, and Ilario didn't post a guard on it.
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katerina didn't even tell me about it. I found it laying here alone as a boy.
How come you didn't tell anyone about it then? Venatori, by the look of it. Oh, normally a charged attack. Usually stops any of their attacks from registering. That sort of stuns him for a second. That one didn't work on him though. He just carried on going and punched me in the face. Collect that now, just in case we don't come back. Or we don't get a chance to come back, that as well. I seem to be using my knife a hell of a lot lately. It seems everybody I come across is resistant to fire at the moment.
Can one old woman possibly be? They should have been back by now. Children, for the glory of Kapita, reborn!
They mentioned an old woman.
Katerina.
Katerina must be a difficult prisoner.
Maybe.
And here we are. Welcome to Villa de la Morte.
No wonder Ilario wants to inherit.
Home smells like dust and linseed oil. Don't say that when Katerina is in earshot.
I don't know if that's that chest I've been trying to get for fucking ages. That was inside a building I couldn't figure out how to find. Search all these. Let's search all these rooms and stuff just in case something hid up that we might want, or...
Hey!
We've got any attacks that...
Of course!
One attack that didn't take long to recharge. Good thing we didn't come up there, really. Can we jump over that? No. Didn't think we would, but I thought I'd just give it a shot. That's how I thought I could hear something twinkling. Alright. That's the way we came in. This is where we found the first chest.
We're not alone.
No shit.
Who goes there? The last person you will ever see.
They've made themselves comfortable.
Chunky.
We'll get them out.
Just turn that bloke into a fucking popsicle. There's a chest over there. Checking to see if there's something you can interact with to like, open a secret door. Unless you get up there from around a different way. Door there that's shut. But doesn't look like there's any way of getting through to there from here. Bolton over his coffee table.
So you lived here?
Hilario and I both did, until we were 18.
What about your parents?
Killed by a rival house. We would have ended up with Katerina anyway, to train.
Shortcut back there, look at that. Don't know where this thing's trying to lead me.
About to have a problem.
Intruder! First it...
Intruders? No.
Blight comes to
They
my
were
city,
invited.
and now you want my house?
Technically we were invited actually by the cans. Taking all of Lucanus's family's fucking jewels and shit.
Hey.
Hello.
There's a problem.
Nicely done, Rook.
Thank you. I thought you'd like that. Ah, the door we were looking for.
The family rooms are up ahead. First her, and then we find what we seek.
The power of the gods themselves is at our command, and we are thwarted by a door.
Pretty much.
They're close. The door's been barred from the inside.
So, we bust down the door and get attacked, probably?
Which is why I'll go first.
Why don't you knock on the door and tell them who you are? Probably shouldn't have done this yet, really. We probably took time to check the rest of the villa or whatever.
Katerina.
Lucanis. My poor boy.
We'll escort you someplace safe before we go after Ilario.
You'll do no such thing. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go. I'll meet you in the opera house.
I hope she can keep herself safe.
Welcome to House de la Muerte, Rook.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario? Lucanis?
I'm working on it. The traitor deserves no... mercy.
Right, and before we leave, we'll just have a quick look around this villa. What we can obviously do is we can either fast travel out of here, hopefully, or we'll just follow the waypoint to get out of here. Now, good thing we did look around, we've got an upgrade for Lucanis' sword. I think that was the only room we didn't actually check, I think. I don't know, we've seen everything out here. I remember coming along here. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else. I didn't think I needed any health, but I thought I'd double check. I think we really got hit by anyone in this bit. That last chest I got, the only reason I didn't go in that room to begin with is because the waypoint was there, so I thought, oh, that's where you're supposed to go, so I thought I'd explore the house first. But then I somehow ended up going the correct way anyway.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario? Lucanis?
I'm working on it. The traitor deserves no mercy.
Don't know if this is somewhere I've looked before or not, so better just give it a quick once over in case there's something to pick up. Doubt there will be, but that'll play in mind and I'll find it annoying if I don't check. No, there is something. Might have only been a little bit of gold and some wood, but wasn't a complete waste of time. Okay. That sort of place you get attacked, mate. Big open area where you can get baddies attacking you from all over.
This is it. Get ready.
You have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
Good plan. Me and Nev will keep out of your way and let you do all the work. Don't need either of them, do I?
Katerina's death was a tragedy. But to get Lucanus back from the dead, only to lose him to a demon. For me, it is a deep, personal loss. And so, I take the mantle of First Talon with a heavy heart. But the crows could rise from the ashes. With our new allies, the Venatori, we can reclaim Antiva.
Over my dead body.
It can be arranged.
Overpower us both. Now you fall.
Venatori, to me, honor your alliance. Now, the demon of Viramtium is here!
You should have stayed dead, Lucas.
All of this is on your head.
You started this. I'm ending
Right now! This isn't over.
He does like that.
What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish what you start. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Get up, Hilario.
Caterina, thank the Maker.
No one from House de la Morte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
He tried to kill you and got you imprisoned. And kidnapped the First Talon. And made a deal with the Venatori.
Too much to forgive. But he's still all I've got. Iago, lock him up.
You think you can put me away? That is not your decision, is it? Caterina is still First Talon.
Enough, Hilario. Lucanus is First Talon now. His decision stands.
You're lucky he didn't cut your throat.
Welcome home, my boy.
A toast to the
all the
new
drinks are
First
poison.
Talon.
To Lucanus!
Pity we can't go out the front door really, because there was an ultimate vase out there. I could have got a bit of a refill. Don't look like there's anything else to do around here.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
I'm ready, but are you sure? They're celebrating you.
I have other plans for the evening.
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee? The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
It's better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first Talon of the Crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Katerina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
Are you holding up okay? After, you know, Ilario and your grandmother and everything.
I wouldn't call it okay, exactly. Fucking Ilario.
Do you regret putting him in prison?
No, not with Treviso in such chaos. The last thing I need is my full cousin causing more. Let Ilario sit and think on his mistakes. It may do him good.
I was surprised you spared him at all, really.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Ilario, Katerina, Nev. This team. I'm not giving that up.
Right. Nev wants a chat. Davron's got one as well, which is actually a timed thing.
Rook, up for a quick trip? I figured it'd be good to check in with Epka. See how the wardens are doing.
Normally when it's a mission it'll come up with an exclamation mark, not the little timer. Strange.
Trust me, it's her. And we're lucky. If someone found the body before us, she would have been cremated.
Ugh, I'll never understand that custom.
What are you two up to?
Rook, it's very exciting. Nev's invited me to help solve a murder.
Well, if anyone's going to gather clues from the dead.
I helped the Navaran city guard a few times, but a long-lost crime from the heart of Tevinter.
Let's not oversell it. You ready?
By the flame that stoked you, by the light that rises. Return and speak.
What do you want of this one?
You were a shadow dragon. Someone took you out.
She's already digging in. Be firm.
Why should this one speak?
For a chance to right some wrongs.
One last time.
Speak with no promise of answer.
You helped get people out of the city. Who was the last person you took?
No. Secret. This one's to protect.
They're clinging to a role, keeping secrets.
Fine. Then tell me who killed you. Did you see their face?
Their name gives the other away.
If they came for you, then they're coming for whoever you helped escape.
I'm a Shadow Dragon too. If you started a job, let us finish it.
By the pacts of the Watchers, we would not ask, were it not important.
This one saw the murderer's face. Piranhas. His son wanted out for Blood Mage family. This one got the son to Azariel. Help him.
The Shadow Dragons will get him to safety.
The spirit has left us. Thank you for trusting me with one of your dead.
Wouldn't leave that to just anyone. You're a different story. Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
Well, that was strange, interesting, whatever. Right. What have we got now to do? Nothing. Can't do that because that's fucking annoying. The place isn't open yet. Doors are locked. Alright. I'll go and do this now. Davron want to go, so take Davron. Normally dealing with dark spawn, which are weak to fire and other shit. I'll take Harding. I'll have to take Balara out for a spin soon. We haven't actually took her out for a while now. I think some of the Darkspawn are resistant to electric, that's why I didn't want to take her.
Okay.
Or I could be thinking of a completely different enemy.
Evka, any word out of the deep roads?
Not yet. We're kicking at rocks looking for Isaiah. Anyone who knows anything about...
Griffins? Aerials of the Grey Wardens? They went extinct during the Exalted Age.
Hassan says hello.
That sounded more like he's hungry.
Just his way of saying he likes you.
Or he'd like you to feed him.
Can I ride him?
Let's give him a few years to grow. How's his training, Davron?
Better than I hoped. We're starting to see eye to eye. Hoping it'll make it easier with his brothers and sisters when we find them.
There's more?
A whole family.
Can't wait to have them with us. After Weishaupt, the Wardens need hope. Something real, something pure. Having the Griffins at our side would be like old friends coming home.
They weren't always treated like friends.
I know. What Isaiah did won't be forgotten.
What happened?
Let's just say the Wardens didn't always take good care of them.
A mistake we'll never repeat. Hassan and the others will be treated like respected warriors.
Who's the
we'll
first
rebuild
warden
together.
Anyway?
It's good to hear you say that. They deserve better this time around.
After Weishaupt, everyone gets a fresh start.
I can help raise them. And my dad can forge Griffin armor.
Hear that, Hassan? You'll always have a home with us. Let me know how it goes finding the rest of the flock, or pride, or...
How about Feather Brigade? We'll stay in touch.
fucking Feather Brigade.
Anton keeps listening for something. With the blight.
He's...
Doubt them places are going to be open yet, so I won't bother doing that. Right. Back to the lighthouse. I think it's just quick check my journal. Yeah, only 2 jobs. One I can't do because I haven't... I can't get access to the area. Actually, before we do that, we'll just check to make sure no one wants to talk. Ah, for fuck's sake, they do it all.
No. I had to kill a man once who did blood magic on nugs. 100 little pigs with hands came after me. All together in one big writhing ball. Have you ever tried to stab a ball of angry nugs? That was a bad job.
I've got a better one. You know what the Wandering Hills are named for? It's a monster. Big heap of red tentacles that crawls around, devouring everything in its path. The damn thing was a hillside, the size of a village. You try fighting a hill with a sword sometime.
How did you kill it?
Lamp oil. Everything stank of burnt tentacles for miles after.
If the 2 of you were going to open a bottle, you might have told me first.
It's not a good bottle.
Might have to pick up a supply. I have a feeling we'll need it. Is anyone else hungry? Maybe I should cook something.
What about you, Rook? What's the worst job you've ever been on?
Nevin Harding didn't tell you about our hunt for Solus, then?
They don't tell it the way you would.
I mean, it ended with the Elven God of Lies in my head. Is that enough to win the worst job contest?
You joining us, then?
Fine. I'll cook something, if Rook's staying.
Maybe just for a minute.
Rook's story first. Then Lucanus owes me one about this contract on a Bronto.
Mierda. That Bronto.
Strength earns mastery.
I didn't think we could do anything here, really. We'll do that enchantment shit when we've got more time. Or once I've sorted through my mate's gear and shit. Yeah, I could do turn this off soon, really, actually. I ain't got time really to do a main story if it lasts a long time. Didn't have as much time to record today because I was later at coming on. We'll just sort through my characters and stuff and then do all that shit. What does my knife do now? Okay. Like I said, hopefully the next video I do will be a bit longer and I can got more time to do it. Actually looks fairly decent, that. I might try having that. If we don't like it, we can obviously change back. I ain't got anything for the other ones. Probably didn't pick up that much because we didn't really find many chests and shit, I didn't think. I need to start upgrading your healing ability now, I think. That's switching from direction. I'll just keep what she's got. Let's increase the healing a bit more. Keep your outfit. What do we got? There's a bit of the other critical hit, you gain precision. How about him? Maybe there isn't a thing on these that sort of tells you which one they've got equipped, sort of thing. Got one skill point. I think we are working our way maybe towards a necrotic attack. That one is what we wanted to get. So we've got abilities for. So we've got Fire Staff, an Ice Dagger, I've got the Electric Lightning Bolt, and I'll have a necrotic attack. And then I've sort of got everything covered pretty much in regards to elemental. So we should have something for every situation, hopefully. Don't know what I'm gonna what ability I'm gonna swap out though for the necrotic. This was really the fucking ice thingy, although it is pretty handy and obviously it doesn't cost mana to use either. I don't know. We'll think of that when we get to it. Let's have a look if there's any enchantments we need to put on anything. What are we using on our other one? 250 health. Put that on there a minute, let's just have a quick look if. You see like 10% health, but does that equal more than 250? I'll just keep what I've got. Alright. Physical. Put that on there. Let's just have a quick look to see if anything new been added on here that we might... Not particularly. Have we even damaged it? Oh no, is there just one up for damage? Not really. Cooldown's best for that. Right, let's see if any of these need their stuff sorted out. You do. Who are we looking at? Tosh, okay, what was... Tosh had that before. You might as well go with that again, I suppose, then. Yep. So I didn't think there'd be too much to do, because we haven't really done a lot this session, to be honest. It's just a lot of clearing up side jobs and conversations and stuff. But at least we should be ready the next time turn on to get straight into this mission next, so that'll be alright. Yeah, I said I was later coming on today and turn off a little bit earlier as well. But hopefully the next time we play we'll be able to play for a bit longer. Get more done. But I suppose we have done a fair amount. I mean, we've been to what, about 3 or 4 different locations, done loads of different side jobs, had loads of conversations. So although we weren't on there very long, we've actually been doing a hell of a lot of running about. We just haven't really got a lot to show for it at the moment. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you all on the next one.